Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Miriam Dow, wife, mom of four, real estate investor, and entrepreneur. And today I want to go over a little strategy that I came up with. Basically cash flow on steroids. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so you guys are obsessed with the multifamilies. That's what everyone keeps messaging me about. That's what everyone keeps DMing me about. So let's get into it. Now, I know my very first multifamily video, I was telling you guys that I think, I still believe that your very first purchase should be a multifamily. So even if you're trying to move your family out of a urban area into another, a nicer neighborhood, it's your first home, don't buy a single family because you can afford more with the multifamily. And I'll put the video right here so you can go there and go watch that video before you watch this video so you can know what I'm talking about. And then come back to this video. It's gonna make more sense that way. The first investment property should be a multifamily. That's not what I did. I actually bought a single family first. I didn't know any better. No one, told me about this stuff. I did my research on my own after the fact. But if I could do it again, I'll buy a multifamily first, quickly, because you actually can afford more. When you're buying your investment property, the lender wants you to put 20 to 25% down. Now, when you're buying your primary residence, you only have to put like 3 to 5% down depending on the lender. But with the FHA loan, you could do like 3.5%, right? So basically, you're getting a bigger house for less money. And then if you're telling them that you're renting out, say you get a duplex, if you're telling them that you're going to live in one unit, you're renting out the second unit, they're going to take that potential income for the second unit, they're going to do the comps in the area, see how much the rent comps are in that area, and for that second unit, they're going to add that income times 12 months to your current income, that your W-2 income or whatever income you have, and that's going to potentially make you be eligible for a more expensive home, right? So let's say with the income you have now, with your W-2, you can afford $250,000. Once they take that potential income for the duplex and add that to your income, now you can afford a $400,000 house. So you can afford more of a house when you're investing in a multifamily. So that's some of the points that, it's really good. But, so you guys know, I bought a property last year. I wanted to make it a long-term rental. And in my another video that I just recorded recently telling you how much I made on my very first month on Airbnb, I'll put a link to that right here. Basically, I was going to ask for $1,800 a month for rent, but I'm averaging out $3,000 to $5,000 a month, right? That's almost triple. It's more than double, not as much as triple, but right now I'm in the down season, and even in the slow season, I'm still making more than double what I would have made if I would have left it as a long-term rental. I'm saying all of this for what reason? This is why I'm saying it. When you buy your multifamily, because you're buying your multifamily first, please listen to me, you're not going to make it a long-term rental. That second unit, you're going to make an Airbnb, and you're going to double, if not triple, your cash flow. So you're going to be living rent-free, and you're going to be using that income that you're making to pay for your expenses, your mortgage, and whatever money you have left, that's just going to go into your investment fund, and you're going to, wait till you can actually use that money to invest in more Airbnbs. So short-term rental is definitely the way to go. I'm so happy that I, listened to my gut, did my research, and actually pulled the trigger on short-term. You guys don't know how scary it was for me to go and buy all this furniture. Everything I bought was brand new. Invested over $12,000 in furniture, not knowing if people were actually gonna rent the house. But it's been booked and busy. The best decision I made in 2021. I'm so excited about it. I'm working on property number 2 now. Cash flow on steroids. Let's say you actually, this is something that I'm looking into. Let's say you actually go ahead and invest in a small apartment complex. 5 to 10 units, nothing too crazy. 5 to 10 units, and you turn each unit into an Airbnb. That is cash flow on steroids. Let's just say minimum you're making $3 grand off of each unit, and let's just say you have a small apartment complex for now with the small apartment complex, that's a different ball game. You're gonna have to invest You're gonna have to put down 20 to 25%. And I'll give you a website, loopnet.com, loopnet.com. Go on there, peruse, look up different states, different cities, look up your own city, see if you can find, you know, any small apartment complexes that in your neighborhood, in your hood, see what they're going for. Now, I'm going to give you another tip. By the time a property hits Loopnet, that means it's not really good. It's not really a good property. There's probably some kind of foundation issues or some kind of issues with it. And whatever they're asking for it is more than it's actually worth. And the reason why I'm saying this is because these commercial brokers, they have an arsenal of contacts of investors. So if they get any good deals, those deals, if they're a good deal, they won't hit the market. They're going to send it out to their investors who are hungry, who are interested in buying, who's constantly, you know, bringing them business, because of course they want to sell as soon as they can, right? These real estate investors, commercial brokers, they don't get paid until the sale goes through, until closing date. That's when they get a check. So why go and put it up on a website, meeting all these new people, when you already have your deck of contacts, investors who are going to buy the property from you? So I told you guys I'm already on a list of a few wholesalers, and I get a list of properties every day via text message, via email, so I'm constantly looking at deals. But once the property hits Loopnet, just know there's some negotiation that needs to get done if you do see something. I see stuff all the time that I'm interested in, but what you need to do is contact that broker. You know, build a rapport with them, let them know who you are, introduce yourself, and now you slip your information in there. So the next time they get a deal, they'll go ahead and contact you, and you could be in their book of contacts. But by the time a property hits loopnet.com, you're not getting a good deal, and you know, you need to just negotiate the shiznai out of it. So just letting you guys know now. But I'm always on there looking at what they got in different cities. I'll be looking at Newark, Cleveland, Ohio. I'll be looking in New York. Properties in New York is just crazy to me. But the Bronx, I'll be looking at properties that they have in the Bronx, Brooklyn. So take a look at that. And I honestly believe a short-term rental is the way to go. All these restrictions and, you know, these tenants who are very, very sneaky. All these tenants that do their research and they know that they don't have to pay and all this stuff, killing these small-time. Can you imagine someone like me killing these small-time landlords who probably have 1 or 2 properties? So if you don't pay the mortgage and they still have to pay that mortgage, you're essentially killing their business. You know, they have to go into foreclosure. So I'm avoiding any kind of long-term tenant. I don't want any kind of issues. I don't want you breaking up my property. I don't want you all up in there. Nah, we're doing short-term rentals only. If you're serious about investing in a multifamily, please consider doing a short-term rental. Live in one unit and have the second unit be a short-term rental. If you have a basement, deck that out, turn that into a short-term rental too, and that is cash flow on steroids. You'll be able to retire faster. You'll be able to maybe quit your 9-to-5 job faster and basically focus on your business. Now you bought your time back from your business because now you no longer have your 9-to-5, and you can use the income to just keep investing in yourself and multiplying and adding these properties. You'll be able to scale up with your portfolio so much faster than if you were to, you know, buy a multifamily and rent it out as a long term and maybe make $400 cash flow on each unit. You could double that, if not triple, because I'm nearly tripling the income that I was supposed to make. So just wanted to bring that to your attention. It's just an idea I had, and I just be getting light bulbs. The light bulbs just be going off, and I'm like, ooh, let me tell my people about this. Let me bring this to the community, because that's literally cash flow on steroids. So tell me what you think about that. You guys know I'm gonna bring you all the tea. Let me just finish up what I'm doing, what I'm working on right now, and once that's all done, clear, signatures on dotted line, I'm gonna be bringing you all the tea. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow your girl on Instagram, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.